Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching or listening to us from. You're welcome to Stalker Team, the Investors Channel. Today, the 10th of February 2025, we are very happy to have you here. Before we go ahead, we have a disclaimer. Every information shared on this channel is for education and information purpose only. So do your due diligence or consult your financial advisor before making any decision. And on that note, we welcome everyone, all our subscribers around the world. We thank you for all your love and support. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, put on your notification bell, subscribe as well, so you don't miss any updates. And we are inviting you, as usual, please join our community on X at Stalker Team Live, on X at Stalker Team Live. We'll bring you all the breaking news, all the updates that is moving the market, and as well your portfolio. On that note, we are starting today with a very special topic. We have a stock pick. So part of what we are known for, Stalker Team, the Investors Channel, what we are known for today, generally, is that we are very proficient in picking stocks that are likely to perform and more importantly outperform the market or any of the indices that you have out there. Yes, you have to do your own due diligence, but on this channel, what we actually promise our audience, followers, all our well wishers all around the world is that we will always bring you stock picks that will make you outperform the market, that will make your portfolio build up your investment strategy, build up your asset value so that in the next 3, 4, 5 years down the line, you are more financially buoyant to make any personal decision or any business decision because your well-being, your financial well-being, just like your health is very important. And that's why stock picks are very key. Yes, you can buy the index, you can buy the ETFs, you can buy the S&P 500, but you are not necessarily going to build a very successful portfolio without having specific stocks that you have to pick. And that's why we've done several episodes this year, especially the top 10, the top AI stocks to own in 2025, the top AI stocks to own, the top mega cap stocks to own. We've also talked about surprise stocks that are very much undervalued and they could actually outperform not just the market but the entire segment. We've done all of that. I'm going to drop all of those links to those videos in the description segment of this particular episode. But today we have one stock pick that we are actually going to share, and it is a stock that we've been watching for a while, and we wanted to actually go for this stock when we have more information, when our investment thesis has been validated. And of course, in the last few days, especially the last day of trading last week, the validation that we were looking for actually came through. And now this stock is mature to actually now be added to the Stalker Team top stocks to own in 2025 and even beyond. I'm going to go in right in, but I will be building the case for why we are picking this stock. Join me. Thank you. So we are today upgrading our firm holdings, which is the stock pick that we are bringing to you today. Our Stalker Team, the Investors Channel, we are upgrading our firm to buy from hold. Our firm holdings, if for those of us who don't know a firm holding is the number one buy now pay later platform in the US, and perhaps if not the largest in the world. It should actually be running neck and neck with Klarna. But at the moment, we actually believe Affirm Holdings is the largest because Klarna, which is the direct competitor to Affirm Holdings, is not listed in the market. Klarna is actually planning to have an IPO this year. Klarna is not necessarily a buy for us, especially during the IPO that we expect for this year, because for so many reasons, we always shy away from buying IPO stocks, because whether you want to look at the mega cap stocks today, they oftentimes crash below their IPO price, especially 6 months, 1 year down the line when the market has more information about the company. And once a company comes to the market, they are compelled to actually provide much more disclosures, much more updates, much more scrutiny goes on to that business. And so investors will actually revalue the business, the company, and the market cap oftentimes rebalances to a more fairer valuation. Yes, you have exceptions out there, but companies who are coming into the market for the first time, they are not necessarily a company that you should rush in to buy, because you can get a better bargain 3 months, 6 months, 1 year down the line, or even 2, 3 years down the line. And that's where Affirm Holdings actually come into play. This company, if you look at the all-time chart, this company came into the market around 2021 in the peak of the pandemic period, when 2020, 2021, when we had the COVID outbreak, because a whole lot of people were sheltering in space, a whole lot of lockdowns across the world was almost shut down. A huge number of customers, of consumers across the world, and also more importantly in the US for our firm, were buying so many things. Apart from buying with cash that they were being paid by the government, they also buy so much more items on credit. Affirm Holding is a buy now pay later company that allows anyone to buy anything, especially consumer goods, electronics, fashion wares, personal items, and you can pay in 3 or 4 tranches, or even pay some interest down the line. Buy now pay later is no longer a fad. Buy now pay later is now part of the credit system, credit economy across the world. So apart from our firm holdings, you have Klarna, which I've mentioned. You have major other ones playing in different markets. But you could see the chart. If you can see the chart, the all-time chart, you can see that the stock cratered around 2022 when we had the Russian-Ukraine war, and this company was actually trading far below the IPO price. You can see all time this stock has been down. It's still down by 14%. However, in the last 6 months, I'm going to pull up the chart. Affirm Holdings seems to have started, regaining a whole lot of the market cap that it lost for so many reasons. The business is now becoming more matured. Three or almost 4 years down the line, when this company has now been listed, Affirm Holdings seems to have actually rejigged the business. The business has actually cut a whole lot of, headcounts, rebalancing the business to actually focus on where they actually can do better. They've gone for so many partnerships with Amazon, with several other major merchants, and in the US today, which is the biggest economy in the world, Affirm Holdings is number one, because Affirm Holdings, as this company, has been in the market, as a quoted company, as a public company for a couple of years now. The business seems to have matured, and the validation that I talked about is what I'm going to show you next. But if you could actually see what happened last Friday when this company disclosed the Q4 2024 and the full year result, it was a very surprising result, and that was a validation. For the first time, for the fourth quarter of last year, Affirm Holdings actually disclosed that it made its first quarterly profit, which was about $80 million, compared to several quarters that this company has been making losses. So this is why we said that validation, we needed to have that validation. And if you can see the reaction of the market to that result, in the last 5 days, Affirm Holdings has done about 30%. Today the stock actually in the early hours of trading today, the stock went as high as almost 6% before actually paring back, a little bit downward to about 3% as we speak. Now, why do we, apart from the validation, why are we upgrading Affirm Holdings to buy? I'm going to actually be sharing a particular chart which is very, very critical, and that's why we are actually concluding to upgrade the stock to a buy, and we'll also share with you a price target. Just come with me. So, a major indices or a major index that we always look at when we are upgrading a company, especially from a 6 month to 1 year, purview, we usually look at the guidance or the outlook. And Affirm Holdings has actually confirmed that apart from the business, declaring its first quarterly profit last quarter, 2024, this company is going to report its first full year profit. And if you can see the adjusted operating income that this company is projecting for full year 2024 is about 238 million dollars, which is about 27% higher than the previous year, 2024. So Affirm Holdings is going to be declaring its first full year profit, the first quarterly profit, like I said, last year, Q4 2024. So it's a very, very bullish outlook, and that's why that stock actually did over 30% or about 20 something percent, and it's done another 3% as we speak. So that's it for this peak. We hope to actually keep this stock at least for the next 12 months to 2 years before we actually watch whether to upgrade the price target or to downgrade it to old or to continue to maintain and outperform rating. Now, what is our full year price target? I'm going to actually talk about this, and I'll actually also justify why this price target is what we want it to be or we think it to be. So from a full year price target for this year, we actually believe Affirm Holdings will go back to the all-time high price. If you can follow me on this chart, Affirm Holdings will go back or actually near the all-time price. On a very bullish and optimistic approach, we think the stock will actually trade around 200. On a medium kind of optimistic approach or purview, we actually think this stock will trade around 180 to 190 at the end of the year, because this stock will need to actually go back to the all-time high price, especially the price where this stock was actually trading in 2021. If the company can beat the next quarterly target in Q2, Q3, and by Q4, if the full year guidance is actually exceeded, this stock will actually trade around $200, and that's what we have, and that's why we are very bullish on this stock. We believe this stock will outperform, not even market perform. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with us so far. We are still inviting everyone to join us on X, which is as Talkative. So join us on our X community as Talkative, like I just said. We hope to have you share the breaking news, the updates, the earnings report, all of the major headlines that are likely to move your portfolio, so that you keep tabs with your money. What do you think about this stock pick for today? Do you believe Affirm Holdings is going to outperform this year? Do you actually believe Affirm Holdings will underperform? Are you buying or holding? So let us hear from you. Share your comment in the comment section below. Please share this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe, put on your notification bell so that you don't miss all the stock picks that we're going to bring to you. Before I go, just to actually, further congratulate Palantir holders. Palantir keeps actually, going up, and we believe that if we have more catalyst and momentum on this stock, we might be nearing $200. There might be pullbacks here and there. Also, Wednesday around 12 p.m. New York time, Palantir's CEO, Dr. Alex Karp, will be having a retail investor question and answer segment. So you can watch out for that. We are going to actually cover that on our Stocker Team X handle, Stocker Team X community, our Stocker Team Live. So please join our community so that you don't miss all of these updates, because it's likely to actually have some breaking news about Palantir. On that note, please keep investing, keep growing. Take care and bye bye.